Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with some homemade Cajun chicken Alfredo. And I have some sausage, some smoked beef sausage, smoked hot beef sausages on the side. And I made my own garlic bread, y'all. And I made it with potato bread hot dog rolls, believe it or not. And I like it a little bit crispy. You know, I like that little crunch to my garlic bread. And I made it with these because I just love that bread. I love that bread. So I use that bread for everything. For sandwiches, hot dogs, sausages, whatever. Whatever I want to use it for. So, without further ado, I want to go ahead and say my grace and get to eating. Thank you, Lord, for the receiving and blessing goes to our body. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So, I've noticed that I have some subscribers. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me here and eating with me. So, yeah, y'all. I decided to make, this griddle is going on. I hope y'all can see everything good. And I got some tea right here, some homemade tea. And I just put it in this glass. I like to drink out of glasses because I feel like that's my little adult time. My hands are so ashy, but excuse that. I mean, between all the hand washing and between cooking and all of that, I mean, what do you expect? But as I'm going to have to say, as I always have to say in my videos, that you all please look over the background noises and everything because I do have young children. And some noises I just can't help. Oh yeah, also I have a little side salad that I made. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I make it around to that because I don't know. So, yeah, let's get started. And I brought these little utensils because I see them here on YouTube, and I love the way that they look. They're so cute. And I didn't want to scratch my griddle with like a regular fork, so I decided to use these. This is actually supposed to be for like my Asian food or whatever, when I eat my sushi or whatever. I decided to eat Chinese. But yeah, I decided to use this, excuse me, with this meal because I didn't want to scratch the surface of the grill or whatever. So, this is so good. This griddle was sounding like it was all hot and everything. I mean, the bottom probably hot. Let's see, because I got a thumbnail already, but maybe I could get another one. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. Uh-oh. I ain't trying to lose no more than what I already have. I'm trying to get, because it's like, it's so cheesy. And I'm trying to get that cheesiness. I want to show y'all how cheesy it is, but it's just not, it's not cooperating. But it's delicious. Ooh, that's hot, y'all. This thing sure kick up quick. So for those of you who have subscribed, that's spicy. I like it though. Tell me what you want to see, like what you like to watch and everything. I know initially I started, I think, going on watching YouTube as far as mukbangs go, like a year ago, almost a year. No, more than a year. More than a year ago. And I initially started watching for seafood, but then I was just like drawn into different things or whatever. So if you all have any ideas about some things that I can do, then be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely read them and, you know, let you know whether or not I can or I can't, or, you know, I will or whatever. But, excuse me, either way, I appreciate your ideas and your feedback. So be sure to let me know. I'm open. And let me know some of the things that y'all like to do, like regular, you know, just regular like little hobbies, whatever you like to do. What you do to keep your mind, you know, off of things or whatever. I know sometimes as parents, especially for moms, people don't really understand how crazy things can be. Like, yeah. And just really finding yourself again and remembering the things that you like to do, because so often you forget because that you even like to do things because you are taking care of everybody else and everything else, you know. So sometimes you just got to take a minute to yourself, which is why I found that I like to do this and that I wanted to do this, because I figured that this would be time for me, you know. Like I never get a chance to really eat my dinner with everybody else anyway. So I figured I would, you know, whenever I'm eating my dinner, I would just record it. So instead of just watching everybody eat, then I would start eating and I would have some people to eat along with me. So. Here, y'all, so I got called away. Mommy duty calls. So, as I was saying, I think I was saying, tell me some things that you guys like to do in the comments. Like things that you like to, I don't know, like hobbies, different things like that. Some things that I can kind of draw some ideas from, maybe. Because sometimes, I know I have to speak for myself. Being a parent, you get so caught up in what you're doing, what your children like to do, or what you need to do for your children or whatever, that you forget what you like to do, you know. So just really finding yourself. I think that's another reason why I started doing this too, because, you know, I like to watch it. So I think I wanted to be a part of the community. Whatever, so trying to let it heat up again. But this griddle is all lit, because it don't take long. Don't take long at all for it to heat up. It's hot. So what y'all got on y'all agenda for today? I'm hoping I can go to the nail salon, get my nails and stuff done. If I can, because I have a baby. So it's not always, you know, you always have to choose the best environment for the babies first. So if I'm able to go, then I will. How about the nail salon that I've been going to since I was like 10, on and off, because like when I was living in a certain area, I would go to this other nail salon that was closer to me, but I would still travel to come to this particular nail salon. And a few months ago, they banned me from the nail salon. Imagine that. Banned me from the nail salon. When I tell you I was like a VIP customer. I come in, I get my whatever I'm gonna get done, I tip well and everything like that. And I had been going, so I had my daughter 4 weeks early. 4 weeks early. It was emergency C-section and everything. It was a real, you know, crazy situation, but that's for another video. So we were blessed to make it out of that situation. But the day before I went to my doctor's appointment, I went to the nailery and I got my feet done and my nails done, and they were just massaging all on me and everything like that. And I mean, the royal treatment. Goodness gracious. What did I tell y'all? I always do it. I always do it. But I ain't gonna mess with this, a little bit of oil. But when you get oil in your clothes, you just take like flour or sugar, or well, not sugar, like Sweet and Low or something like that. Whichever one of those are like powdery, or you could put powder on there and you leave it on there. You let it soak up the oil, and then you just wash it and it'll come right out. So I ain't gonna bother it. But anyway, back to the story. I'm gonna actually turn this off because the food is hot, too hot for me to eat. So, you know, I got the royal treatment. They were massaging my legs. They had me just like sitting up like this. I had the baby the next day. So maybe 4 or 5 weeks passed and I wasn't able to go because I had some complications and everything like that following the delivery. So, you know, I had been in the house and everything. So 5 weeks go by, you know, it is an emergency to get your, you know, situation taken care of. So I get around there and they are all happy to see me. I go in with my cousin and she's looking like, dang, like I ain't never seen, you know, anybody go into a nail salon and get treated like this or whatever. And so we were getting our nails done. She had gotten her nails done. I had gotten my feet done and I was getting my nails done and my eyebrows. And so me and the lady, like, we are cool. Like I said, she knows me, I know her, like we know each other by name or whatever. And so she came over to the station where I was at and she took the money. She was like, because they were closing, it was late, and she was like, you know, I'm going to take the money and I'm going to go and pay for your stuff. Now, usually I wouldn't let anybody touch my money or whatever, but because I thought that we had, you know, we trusted each other, I was like, okay. So something told me to, like, say, like, you know that that's $60 because I had $80 and I had broke the 20 to tip one of the other girls for, you know, something else that she had did for my cousin or whatever, and I wanted to tip her because it was, you know, my treat or whatever. And so she took the money, the owner, she, you know, so me and her are cool or whatever. She took the money, and when she came back, she bought me the wrong change. And I was like, you know that was $60. And she like, no, it was $40. I'm like, no, it was $60. So we, you know, she like, oh my goodness. She laughs it off and she says, This happened to me 2 times today. One girl was even trying to fight me, and oh my goodness, And so I finished getting my nails and stuff done. I'm not thinking anything of it because I'm thinking, okay, you said that this happened twice today. You got to take some accountability for the fact that either you're not paying attention or somebody is dipping in the money pot or whatever. Either way, when you run a business, I used to run a business. When you run a business, you have to take the responsibility, like the customer. And sometimes it sucks because sometimes people do things and they're not being honest or whatever, but you just have to take, the loss on the back end or whatever for your customer or whatever, especially if you know that it's a good customer or whatever. So when I finished getting my nails done and everything, I asked her, like, okay, so what we gonna do about the lost money? Because I think it was like $20. Yeah, it was a $20 difference. So she like, I'm telling her, like, listen, honey, I know what I came out. I went in the hospital with this money. So I came out the hospital with this money. I counted the money before I came out. I know what I had. It's the only cash I had, and so I'm not gonna give you $60 when I only owe you. Like, I'm not giving you that. Like, or no, how much was it? I don't know. Oh, it was like $37. So I was like, I'm only giving you $17, and she was like, I was like, I told you that, and she like, oh, no, it's around Christmas time. So she's like, well, that's my Christmas gift to you. And I was like, how you can't gift me something that was mine? Like, I'm telling you, I have on gloves. Because she had on like these latex or vinyl gloves, whatever. I have on gloves. That's why I wear gloves. I said, listen, I don't know nothing about that. I know what I had. I know what I put down or whatever like that. And so she's like, oh, well, you know what? Go ahead. And then she's telling the other lady, don't worry about it. I'll pay you. And she tells the other lady, I noticed my cousin jumped in front of me because it looked like the lady was trying to take a picture of me. Now, remind you, I just, I'm still recovering and everything like that. I had to have an emergency C-section, so I'm not as quick as I usually am. So I'm kind of like, and my cousin jumped in front of me like, don't do that. And I was like, listen. You said that the other ladies was trying to fight you and everything. I'm not trying to do any of that. But let me tell you, if she took a picture of me, I'm going to whoop her, and me and you going to have a problem. And she was like, well, ain't nobody taking a picture of you for what? I was like, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know. Y'all know people just do all types of stuff with the cameras or whatever. So to make a long story short, she was like, don't come back or whatever. She already told me not to come back. And I was like, you know what? That's real sad because when I was running my business, I would go in there and do business with the customers, with her. She supported my business. She was like, you can come in here, whatever you got. You can come in here, whatever. And the fact that she was just like, don't come back. And when I tell you, since I was 10 years old, I've been going to this nail salon on and off. Like, I know this lady by name. I know her daughter, like, everything. So, so ever since then, I kind of like her because I really don't trust people. Like, just, you go different places, and I stopped making a big deal out of it. Like, I used to want every single angle on my nails, like, right. Like, if I could just get them done now, if I could just get them to look like something, and I don't look like, my hands don't look like a caveman, then I'm okay. But at the same time, like, I don't even get acrylic nails or fake nails really anymore because I have the little baby, and then like I have a 5-year-old, so doing her hair and getting her ready for school in the morning, she's like, Mom, you scratched me and stuff like that. So I just don't get the long nails and stuff anymore. So even like with my gel polish, like I like 4 or 5 coats. Like I'll give a nice tip, I'll pay a little extra or whatever. I'm like, I'll never come in here shorting you or complaining about nothing. If I say I want something and you say it costs this, then I pay it or whatever, because that's what I want. And you gonna tell me not to come back? I was so irritated. I'm a little bit irritated that my food not as cheesy as it was. Like, y'all can't see the cheese, how cheesy it was. And I think I'm gonna try to use this fork. I'm gonna just try to be a little gentle. It's still very cheesy, like you can see it down in here, but when you pull it up, it don't have that cheesy effect, you know. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that because I'm a girly girl, like I like to shop and get my nails done and my feet done and stuff. Now I'm in between nail techs and salons, because I got to the point where I didn't even care who did my nails there, because I had, like, if I had to go there one day and my nail tech wasn't there, I would go to somebody else or whatever. Or if I didn't want to wait for a long time or whatever, I would go to somebody else. And it got to a point where they knew not to put on me. Like, don't put nobody new on her. Don't put I didn't like men, really. Because I feel like most men, I'm not going to say most men where I am or the nail salon where I was going to, they didn't cater to what they just was trying to get the job done. They weren't really like, you know, you gotta go to work on Myra's feet. Like, they just was like really just trying to make it look pretty. This, you know, over top of the surface, but not really getting down. Like, if I got a hangnail, I want you to get it. But they wasn't doing that, so I never really. But they knew that about me, and I mean, that's how long I had been going there. I thought it was like this, but please, it was a whole nother situation. So hopefully I can get my nails and my feet done, because if old man Winter stop acting like again, like he don't want to go his part ways with us, then you know, spring will be, I mean, it is spring, but it'll be spring like weather hopefully soon. And you always want to keep your feet and nails and stuff, you know, looking pretty for yourself, but not just for yourself. If you got a significant other or whatever, you don't want to be tearing up the bed sheets and everything like that. But especially when that weather hit, you want to be ready, honey. You want to be ready. So I definitely want to get down there before the crowd, because you know when it get nice, everybody's down there getting their feet done, getting their nails done or whatever, you know. So hopefully that's something that I like to do, and that's something that I could probably do tomorrow, or whatever. But yeah, I put up this new backdrop. I know y'all can see I ain't ironing it or anything, because it's so big. Them wrinkles gonna have to fall. They going to fall. Tell me if you like it though. Trying something new. But I thought that I would come to you guys today with a video with food that I cooked. Because, I mean, who really goes out and buy food like every day? You know, you gotta cook sometimes. So I could chef it up a little bit. Of course, it all looks better when it's like when it's fresh and everything. This is about my second time heating it up on the grill, so fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Now these sausages wasn't a part weren't a part of the initial meal. Sometimes like if I want to make something real quick, I'll cut up the sausage and make like a Cajun pasta with the sausage instead of the chicken, with like a little butter sauce or something like that, and it'd be pretty good. But for some reason I had a taste for it, but I didn't want to put it inside of the Alfredo. I found these little earrings in a rainbow shop. Let me know if y'all like some or not. I mean, I'm gonna wear them anyway, but if you like them, let me know. I have so much to do. I gotta take my 5-year-old's hair out. She got a hair appointment on Thursday, but she gotta have her hair out when she get there because they don't take hair out. They don't take down, do take down. She got a lot of hair. I know I talk a lot about my children, but my children are my world. I love my kids, so, and that's what I do. I'm a mom. See what I mean about this scratching? See, this might sound like it's scratching, but it's wood up against the ceramic, so it ain't doing nothing. But that metal up against the ceramic surface, it will destroy it. I tried something different this time with the cheese. I didn't make my own pasta sauce this time, but I added some cheese in here that I usually don't put, which is the smoked Gouda. You should try it. I know a lot of people put that in their macaroni and cheese. I don't. I like just like, you know, regular sharp cheddar cheese or whatever, but I tried the smoked Gouda in here. Don't really know why. I just thought that it would taste good, but it does. Tastes really good. That crunches the way of that. I love for my garlic bread to be like that. I mean, I like it. The edge is crunchy. Well, I like it just the way it is. The edge is crunchy. And in the middle, be like soft and buttery. Just like it is. I got my paper towels today, y'all. I ain't using all them Kleenex. I need an adult bed. I love pasta. One of my faves. Pasta. Well, Italian, Mexican, seafood, and soul food are my favorite. Or I don't even really know if it's, I don't know, yeah. My mom's soul food. Soul food. I could cook too, but you know, ain't nothing like your mom. Your mom's food. And I don't care who your mom is or whatever. Everybody always feel like their mom makes the best everything. Like their mom or grandma. Big bite. You know what I gotta stop doing? Drinking a bunch of liquids. Remember, this just tea. This just regular iced tea. Whether it's water or juice. I drink a lot of fluids before I eat my food, and then won't be able to finish. I think that's what I was trying to say in my last video, was that I'm not I can't eat in quantity. Like, I can't eat a whole bunch. But if we was eating on a time, or like we were racing or something like that, I can get it done. But to like sit and eat, just and eat. No, I like to get what I'm gonna get, eat it, and be done. I don't want to keep y'all too long. Plus, I want to try to hurry up and eat before my baby wakes up again. She be with her mama. I ain't put no croutons in here because I had the breadsticks, but clearly I made my own croutons. There's butter all up and through this thing. Just cheesy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and roll up out of here. Try to finish this off camera so I can stop talking and eat what's left if I can. But excuse me. Thank you all for rocking out with me once again. Don't forget to thumb this video up, share, like. Wait, I said it already. But share, like again, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see. Thank you guys so much for eating with me.